And welcome back, everyone, to the place where we play every Shantae. And did I ever mention that I don't like snakes? Will somebody please get these snakes out of my cave? Thank you. Alright. Looks like they're gone. Oh, okay. One was left. Should have expected that. And wait a minute. That looked like a duct we could pass through, yeah. Oh, don't even have to crawl. And here we go, guys. Let's get Zelda.
Oh, yeah.
Macaroni. Okay, it's still very much Symphony of the Night here. Or any Castlevania game after that point. Thank you, Super Metroid, for your contributions to gaming in general. Man, now that's a game I could go for right now. I mean, if I had more time in the day, of course. I always did like Super Metroid. Definitely one of my top 5 SNES games, I would say. Just pure classic. I mean, yeah, I was a Sega guy growing up for sure, but I had access to the Nintendo stuff too, and gotta show Nintendo some love for stuff like Super Metroid. That game was incredible. Just so atmospheric. And why? Okay, let's stay focused. One series at a time here. Now, I've got this guy, this overgrown lobster. I'm pretty sure we fought them in the first game, but they've definitely been upgraded. Slightly nastier, but not any faster. So there we go. Probably got a key, yep. And this is all coming back. And I know just where to use it. And with most Shantae games so far, it looks like the first dungeon introduces you to some pretty, I'll just say, tame gimmicks. And then it ups the ante very quickly. I'm kind of wondering how insane this one's going to get, because Risk is Revenge. It did some interesting things. And I'm just thankful that we won't have to do any more monkey bullet shenanigans, because that was a headache and a half. That was not fun. I do like collecting heart squids, though. I am a terrible person, though, considering what we do to them. But, you know, one life for another. Sometimes that's how it goes. Best I can do is make the most of it. And that wasn't good. Hopefully we won't need that later. And come on. Nope. I'm gonna give that another try, I think. But first, let's head this way and see if I can cross over here. Just in case. Oh, wait a minute. I have no way to hit that without getting off of here, though. Do I? Because, yeah, I don't have a fireball. Pike won't reach that far. Bubble is a shield. Flares for outdoors. I think we're kind of stuck. And, yep, not quick enough to do that. Thought it was a quick bop and hop. Can't get up there for sure. Nothing to push. No hidden switches as far as I can tell, which means I'm going to try this suicide jump one more time. While I still have more than one heart in my name. For adventure. And let me just get as much of a rolling start as I can. Nice. I think she needs to go pro. And can I... Well, first let me get these. Didn't need a flesh pop, but it's the thought that counts, right? I mean, I'm serious. I know it's just a game, but I am not eating a single one of those. I don't care if I'm on a quarter of a heart of health. Ain't gonna see it happen. We have principles after all. We have standards here. Gonna uphold those, if you don't mind. Ooh, what is this? Risky's pistol. In a secluded treasure chest in a very secluded cavern. Don't look at me. Sometimes you just gotta go through life without questioning too much, you know? Just enjoy the ride. And that's what I intend to do. courtesy of rapid fire action. Well, semi-pseudo rapid. Not really so rapid. But it's action. And okay, I didn't really think I could get through there, but it worked. Shantae is a game full of tricks. Always looking to swindle. I think we can manage. Okay, that's what we have to do. I get it. I'm game. I'm booked. Let's give it a shot. Okay, and now we can pass through that wall inexplicably. Here's the perspective. Be easier to pull off in 3D, I'm sure. Speaking of which, wait for it, you're not listening to this, but in case you are, keep doing what you're doing. Don't make Shantae 3D. Travesty of travesties. I feel like some things were meant to stay 2D, and yeah, that's kind of how I feel about this series. Though I can't lie, 3D Shantae would be interesting to see how that would work out. They could definitely do it, but nah, there's no need. And okay, there we go. Not worried about them. And no elephant now, so we can't do anything about them. Can certainly do something about these guys, though. Forever destined to remain filler fodder, I'm afraid. Such as a crab's lot. But they get no sympathy from me. And that's no way to treat a half genie. Okay, 2 versus 1. My personal favorite odds. That recovery move is going to be very helpful, I can tell. Even better if I don't have to use it. Did you hear that? Ooh. They're not fast, but there's not a lot of room to roam, so they kind of got me on that one. And that wasn't my proudest moment. Just letting the record show. But it does more damage, so it's an option. Because when one is attacking, the other is dashing. And then they switch places, so they kind of got me cornered here. I need to get away. She's flashing and phasing out of existence, but still got a little bit of heart. Down to 1. We should have this now. Come on. Just a little bit more. I know we almost got him. If you could stop blocking. Oh. Let's try that again. And round 2. And there goes the no death streak for this series. Not that it was something I was trying to maintain, but you know, it's always good to stay alive. But it's okay. Just for the record, I did have to reload for my save, so I had to work back up to this point. So yeah, if you're playing this for yourself, be better than me. And my eagerness to use that kick. Here we go. And appropriately, we earned a lobster tail. First we fight and then we feast. But that'll come later. Yeah, and that's another thing too. I had a ton of health items I could have paused and used. So I need to get with the program. There was no reason for me to die there. It was all human error. And continuing to get health. No excuses. Hope I know for next time. You know, sometimes in the heat of the moment you lose yourself. And this would be a perfect time to save our game. Thank you, Elder. The world's a better place for having you. And that looks like a boss door. But not this soon, right? I mean, it feels like we just started. Okay. Probably the shortest dungeon in the series I've come across. Frighteningly fixated flora. I get it. And there goes the gimmick. Okay, they're starting us off light, it looks like. Shouldn't be anything too strenuous. The ooze is too low, though I can't actually hit them with the pistol, so that's the only thing. See? Bum, 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 bum. But we get to hear this music again, so I can't complain. Time to get this plan a workout. Here we go, socking it to them. Are those boogers or tears? What's going on here? Single-eyed bosses are always a little freaky, no matter what the design. Oh, come on, that wasn't even a fight. That's all you got? Oh, I should have known. I guess I kind of did know. I would have been disappointed if it was that easy. What have you got for me? Bring your best, cause that's pretty much what you're gonna need. Shantae, no slouch in the ring. Gonna pin you down with a 1, 2, 3. Bum, 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 bum. Come on and eat it. It's good for you. Lots of nutrition here. Plenty of vitamin D for Die. No sympathy for the one-eyed bandit. Uh-oh. I was thinking I could sneak behind it and get some easy hits, but it doesn't matter now. Yeah, that was a really short dungeon. Tinkerbat. You're here, but Risky's not? Dropped a map. Spiderweb Island map.
Oh yeah! I did it!
I want to see her meet Mario now. That would be an interesting encounter. Okay guys, I'm calling it now. Spiderweb Island. We're gonna meet Roddy Tops there. And ooh, do I have some words to exchange with her. Because don't forget what happened at the end of Risky's Revenge. Her and her brothers turncoated us. Sold us out. To Risky of all people. And funny enough, Risky's on our side for now. So I'm curious to see where she's gonna be. Her and her brothers, where do they stand in all this? Are they playing nice again, or do we still have to watch ourselves around them? Because now we know it wasn't a joke. When all those times she was saying she wanted Shantae's brains, she was serious. You know, she's a zombie after all. You know. You can take the lion out of the jungle, but you can't take the jungle out of the lion. Yeah, that's why you should have come along with us. Interesting. Pirate Master doesn't have enough dark magic, so we still have time to do what we're trying to do here. It's always good to know that our efforts are not being in vain. And with that, a new area has unlocked. Spiderweb Island. Sufficiently creepy. It is. But first, let's stop back at Scuttle. And, hey, check out the town. It looks a little bit different, don't you think? And what are they doing? Even when they're tearing up your town, ma'am? Yeah, zombies are not as common as they used to be. Ever since Risky's Revenge, actually. Saw a bunch of them in the first game. So, another indication we're going to be running into Roddy Tops for sure. And something about a powerful warrior there. I wonder what Mimic's doing. We haven't seen him in a really long while. But since she's here, let's check in with our friend Sky. And Wrench. Best bird ever. Alright, she's got nothing new to add. Bathhouse. So glad to see this again. Don't ever go away again. And we've got some money. Maybe we can make use of it. Hey, shopkeep, what have you got for me? An auto potion. I think I actually need that considering what happened last time. Probably should have bought them in bulk, saved a little bit of money. And pistol tune-up. This is new. Because, you know, we just got the pistol, so yeah. Kind of want to keep putting my money in that, but hair is going to be essential for the whole game, really, so don't want to neglect that. But still, range attacks that actually do damage. I like the sound of it. Okay. No signs of the scientist. Hopefully he's keeping out of trouble himself. He's known to get into it. They're changing the name of the town to Ammo Town. Oh, goodness. Yeah, believe it or not, things were actually better when Scuttlebutt was in charge. And by better, I just mean less worse. It's all relative. So let's see what old Scuttlebee's doing. The Techno Baron, who's that? Oh, and now he wants meat chunklets. Oh, but he's giving up more cash for them. And I just happen to have a ton of them saved up from fighting. And I accidentally ate one. Oops, that was a waste. So I'm gonna have to remember that. Easy money. La la la. Where to next? Maybe yes. Let's check out the Furnace of Death. Yes, because I have just enough squids, it looks like. Oh, but it doesn't get less gruesome. Forgive me, guys. It's a dirty, dirty business, I know. But it has to happen. It's going to happen. Ooh, it just happened. Oh, the things we do for love. Probably want to save the game here. In the next episode, I think I'm going to check out the palace and see what's going on there, because we have a guard waiting for us, it looks like. Until then, thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, wherever you may be. And hopefully, I'll see you here soon.